both walked away with stuff, because if Anthony Durrell decides to put pressure, then that is going to be perfect for us. So, and me, if Earl Spence decides to box with Sean Porter, which I'm pretty sure he is, in maybe the couple rounds, then we both have something to work on from there.
You said you had a lot to prove in this fight when you talked to PBC. Tell us what you want to prove to everyone on this fight.
What I want to prove is I want to let everybody know that I'm the best, and that's what I'm gunning for. I want to be the best super middleweight in the world, and that's what we're going to accomplish too.
Now, David, two-part question. David, one, do you think the cut that Anthony sustained in his last fight, do you think it healed properly?
We didn't. I haven't even thought about that. Now that you bring it up, I mean, we'll touch it a couple times and we'll see what happens from there. But I'm not worried about the cut. I'm not worried about one specific area. We're gonna touch everything.
And the second part, no disrespect to Anthony, but is Caleb Plant somebody you're thinking about?
Definitely. That's the fight we have to get made in the future. Caleb Plant, Colin Smith, Billy Joe Sanders, and if we could get a Canelo in there, then that's definitely fights we want to get. Like I said, my goal is to be the best super middleweight in the world, and that's what we're gonna do.
What about Triple G?
Well, Triple G fights at 160, but and he's with Dazen, so I mean it's a little bit out of our reach. But if we could get something done right there, then that's definitely something we could do.
Now, David, obviously you just brought up Billy Joe. He'll be fighting at the Staples Center in November. He's also with the Zone. But do you feel like that's a fight that could be made? I mean, because you mentioned Canelo's name. He's with the Zone as well. What do you think What do you think will have to happen in order to get those fights made with those fighters across the street?
I feel like what we have to do is, as I feel like the fans are gonna demand it soon. So if I'm the fighter I think I'm gonna be, and the fans want to see me, and it's gonna get demanded, then it's gonna be easy to be made, like how Joshua was with Reese. There's only so many fights that big star fights that can be made. So, my job is just to work hard and win these fights, and then we'll see what happens from there.
Now, obviously, a fighter that's not across the street, Caleb Plant, who was mentioned just briefly ago. Today, PBC released a video getting his prediction for the fight. He did, I'm not sure if you've seen it, but he did predict for you to come out victorious. However, he mentioned how he doesn't feel neither fighter is that good. What are your thoughts to his
feel like
comments?
he's just still mad because only 50 people showed up to his fight at the MGM Grand. So, I mean, if he's a superior fighter, why doesn't he have 50 people show up? They couldn't even put him in a co-main event. So he's mad about that. I mean, look at me. In my last fight, when I fought, there was 50,000 people there. So, I mean, I don't got to speak on that. The day's going to come. We'll see who's the best when that day comes.
David, you said you're looking really forward to fighting at the Staples Center in front of a lot of Mexican fans. So is that an extra motivation to it?
Yeah, definitely. I feel like I'm fighting in my own backyard. I've been training here for almost 10 years, so I have a lot of fans here. I have a lot of family here. A lot of people that support me, a lot of Mexican people, a lot of Latinos. So this fight is definitely going to be for them, and I'm expecting to have a lot of support on Saturday.
Any kind of message to that?
It's going to be a great fight. They want to see wars, and that's what I'm going to give them.
Now, David, we're used to seeing like the usually Canelo big fight Mexican Independence weekend. There was a couple fights that weekend, but no big Hispanic fighter, at least in my opinion. Do you feel like you're trying to prove a message, given that it's still Hispanic Heritage Month and whatnot, trying to give a good fight to the Mexican crowd?
Definitely. That's always the plan. I want to be that fighter where it becomes like the Oscar De La Hoya, Felix Trinidad. When they fight, it basically becomes a holiday. Everybody gathers around at the house, and it's basically a celebration. So that's basically the fighter I want to be. I want to be that exciting fighter that when the fans go to the fights, they're like, damn, we got our money's worth, and we're gonna go watch them again. So if I get the opportunity to fight September 14th or May 5th, is it May 5th?
May 5th, September 16th, right?
So if I get that opportunity, it's gonna come. All I gotta do is do my job, work hard, and give these fans the fights they want to see, and it'll come with time.
Now, at such a young age, I mean, to already been champion once, fighting, to reclaim your title, what do you feel like needs to be done in order for you to get to that superstardom level? I mean, because you're extremely young, so you have plenty of time. What do you feel like it's gonna take? Because you have obviously the skills and the excitement there as well.
I feel like I can get spectacular knockouts. Like Gervonta Davis. Every time that dude fights, he knocks somebody out. So I feel like he's pretty much up there too. Just knockouts, if not knockouts, great fights. Wars, what they want to see, what the fans want to see, like like the fights Triple G gives. So that's my style. I've never ran away from a fight. I'm not a boxer. I'm not gonna run the whole fight. You know what I mean? So I feel like I just gotta keep doing what I'm doing.
David, is 168 still pretty easy for you to make?
Yeah, I'm only like 2 pounds away from weight. I'm smiling. I'm not in a bad mood. So everything is good. I'm gonna be here for a while. I want to get all the fights, all those big fights that you guys are talking about. Until I get all those fights, and I'm gonna go up to 75.
David, will you talk a little bit about your dad, Jose Benavidez Sr., who doesn't get a lot of credit?
Yeah,
Especially the work ethic that he puts into your training.
Yeah, my dad, man. I'm very grateful for him because honestly, if it wasn't for him, I don't think I'd be here in this moment I'm at right now. I don't even think I wouldn't have been a professional boxer. The way he trained me when I was younger, he kept motivating me, especially when it came to the weight loss. If it wasn't for him, I would have never lost that weight, and I don't know where I would have been at right now. But we work harder than everybody. That guy, man, he didn't know we were gonna be here. He just gave us a game plan and stuck to it. Everything I've accomplished is because of him.
How are you guys able to separate that father relationship and trainer relationship in the gym?
You don't. That's the thing. You don't separate it. It's just that he gives me my space. When it's time to train, it's time to train. When it's time to relax, we go home. We relax, we go about our lives. But we both know what's at stake here.
Any updates on Jose Benavidez Jr.?
Yeah,
How
he's
he's
gonna
doing?
fight. He's gonna fight soon. He didn't fight Collazo because he got injured. His leg got injured again. So when you get shot through your knee, you're always gonna have problems with your knee. You know what I mean? So we're just hoping for the best. That thing heals up and back in the ring again. Because he's my big brother and I look up to him a lot. So I want to see him doing good.
David, what's your prediction on the main event, man?
It's two great fighters. I really don't know what's gonna happen. You have Sean Porter, a pressure fighter, and you have Earl Spence, a pressure fighter too. Puts pressure all night, but they could both box. So I feel like it's gonna be who's gonna take the punch better. So. Or it could be a boxing match all night. I don't know, but it might be a knockout. It's not. It might. I don't want to say what's gonna happen, but it's gonna be a great fight.
Now,
All right, guys, 2 more questions.
real quick, you mentioned Canelo. He's moving up from his last fight 2 divisions to 175 pounds to challenge Sergey Kovalev. What are your thoughts on that move and the fight itself?
It's gonna be a great fight. The thing I like about the fight, there's no weight class, there's no catch weight. So Kovalev, he's always been a huge puncher. He's always been a monster in the division. So, and he has a great jab. With shorter fighters, you need a great jab. But Canelo has amazing head movement, and he has some wicked body shots. So, I don't know, man. That's gonna be a war too. It's probably gonna be like a Hagler Hearns or something like that. I don't know. It's gonna be a good fight. I'm very excited to watch it.
Last question.
Do you think you're finally getting back the respect that you deserve since you came back? And what do you think how do you think this fight would elevate you?
Definitely. I feel like I'm getting my respect back. How would it elevate me? I don't know. I just want to become the best. I just want to be the champion again. I'm not really trying to see what's gonna happen after. I just want to get my belt back, and whatever happens, happens. I'm just ready for anything.
Thank you.